Transformative Thursdays. All right, so we're going to do a reading. All right. And the theme will be what your intuition is trying to tell you. All right. This is going to be what your intuition has been trying to tell you, but you've been ignoring. And I'm here to acknowledge it. All right. So there's 3 piles for you to choose from. The pile 1 is number 44. Pile 2 is number 88. And pile 1 is number 44. Pile 2 is number 33. And pile 3 is number 88. So pick your pile, pick your poison, and let's get into pile number 1, which is number 44. So if you chose number 44, this is going to be your reading. I'm using this deck. All right, I thought it'd be fun to use numbers and just go with your initial gut. All right, let's get into pile 1, number 44. All right, pile 44, let's go. So what, spirits, lock in. Let's lock in. What has pile 1 been ignoring? What has their intuition been trying to tell pile 1? What has pile 1's intuition been trying to tell them? Talk to me. Some of you could be smoking and you should stop smoking. All right, so pile 1, spirit. What has pile 1 been ignoring? What does pile 1's intuition want to tell them? Okay, I'll take these 2 for now. Can I have one more? What has pile 1 been ignoring? Too many cards. One more. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep that there. All right, so we have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the Magician, and we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. We have the Magician, and we have the Page of Wands reversed. So I can see this. You guys are not happy with your financial stability, which is you're not where you should be financially. Some of you might have lost money. Some of you could be dealing with some debt. Spending, too much, not living within your means, or you're in a position where you just don't have. Regardless, you're at a lack, and Spirit wants you to get out of this. Like this is done. This situation is over. This instability cannot last. It cannot be here anymore. You need to get out of this, and you will. You need to handle your resources better. Learn to be more independent and get your finances in order. And the Magician, you guys have everything that you need in order to get you to the next step or where you want to go. Like, you really have the power in your hands, and Spirit wants you to know that. Like, they literally are telling you, you have everything that you need. It's really up to you. You just need to start something, start that idea, start that business, start that new job, or working on your craft. You have to be more self-confident. You have to be confident. You have to have confidence in yourself and know that you are able, that you can you can have success. You can have, you know, that beautiful car that you've been wanting, you know, for example. But it's really up to you. You're not going to have it, you know, without taking action. And so you might want to work with, you know, manifestations. Maybe do some candle magic. It's always good. But really, really use the tools that you have. A lot of you might be creative or skilled in some fashion. So use your skills and you can make money off of it. God blesses the child who has their own. I don't know, that just came. But also, you can have whatever you want. You need to start utilize your skills. Maybe you guys haven't been utilizing your skills or ignoring, you know, your talents, you know, your willpower. You can create the life that you want, but it requires action. It's like you can't just repeat manifestations over and over without any action. You know, there you need to, like, it's motivation. I mean, manifestations are used to motivate you, not for you just to like say it and just, you know, sit on your butt and do nothing, you know, and hope for the best. Like, that's not gonna happen. You'll be waiting a long time. So you have a new beginning, and Spirit wants you to know that. So if you've been feeling down, stop. And a lot of you might lack direction. You have the Page of Wands. Like, you're dimming your light. Some of you might be confused. If you're confused and you don't know what you want to do, book a reading with me. I'll help you. I'll help you decide. But for some of you, you might be ignoring a spiritual path, or, you know, I feel like a lot of you are dimming your light and just not doing what you're supposed to do and procrastinating, not like thinking instead of doing. Get out of your head and start moving in the direction of where you want to go. You know, you can't deceive yourself any longer. Yeah, like, no negative self-talk. I feel like a lot of you are young or at the beginning stage, the infant stage of getting your shit together, or like realizing, like, you know, your strengths, your creativity, like what you're capable of doing. So pile 1, this is what your intuition has been trying to tell you and you've been ignoring, but you can't ignore this any longer. It's about time that you take action and gain that inspiration again. Like, start creating. Start creating again. Be curious. You know, try something new. If you're not doing that, this is me telling you to try something new. Try something new. Get a new hobby. That is the first step. And you'll meet new people. And then, who knows, it can end up into being something even more successful, like a new business venture. But right now, you're at the beginning. So stay curious and get to work. Start acting. This is your reading, pile 1. And pile 2, here you are. Next. Pile 2. All right, pile 2, number 33. 33. Love it. All right, let's give this a shuffle. So what has your intuition been trying to tell you? What have you been ignoring that your intuition has been trying to tell you? And I'm sure you already know. And you're just wanting, what's the word? Confirmation. And so I'm here to give you confirmation, so you can stop fucking around. All right? All right, let's see. So for pile 2, Spirit, let me fix my camera. Okay. What has pile 2 been ignoring? What has their intuition been trying to tell pile 2? What has pile two's intuition been trying to tell them that they've been ignoring, Spirit? Give me 3 cards. What has pile two been ignoring, but the intuition is trying to tell them? Give me one more card. Spirit, what does pile two's intuition want them to know? What are they trying to tell pile two? What is pile two's intuition trying to tell them? Give me one more card. One more card. One more card for pile two. Okay. Okay. So, you have Temperance and Page of Pentacles reversed. And let me get a sip of water. All right, pile two. I had a sip of water. All right, so number 33. We got Temperance, the Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Two of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So, for automatically with Temperance, I always think like pour back into your cup. You need, like, this is a time for realignment, balance, equilibrium. You need to chill. Just be patient. I know you want things to happen. I know you want that answer back, that phone call, that email. It's going to happen. Trust me, it's going to happen. Just chill. But what's more important is you have young energy. You are either starting something new, but you're either starting something new or you're starting something new. And you're afraid. You're afraid of your abilities or maybe how real this opportunity can be. Or you don't trust, I feel like you don't trust your capabilities, like your abilities, like you're not sure. You're being guided. You know, I know I say this a lot, but you truly are being guided. I feel as though you know what you need to do. Like, you know this. You have the skill. I feel like this opportunity or what you're beginning is new to you and it's outside your comfort zone, but you are a master of what you do. But since you lack the follow through or the confidence, that's why you have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Hold on, I have a phone call coming in. All right, sorry about that. So you are gonna get that phone call. If you're expecting a phone call, that's a good sign. I just told you you're gonna get it. All right. Anyway, so, and I don't feel like you lack direction at all. I feel like it's your confidence. I feel like it's literally your self-doubt, like you're doubting yourself, because maybe this is new to you and this is really, I feel like this is outside your comfort zone. But with the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, yeah, you're gonna get, like, you have so much good going on. You don't see it yet. You don't see it yet because you are emotionally fulfilled with whatever you're doing. You're aligned. You're not out of alignment. This is actually a really good reading. And I see the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups behind it. Shouldn't have told you about, whatever. You have an emotional offer coming. Someone is going to be giving you like something that you're going to be so happy with. That's going to give you a lot of joy, and it's going to come in quickly. And that's why I said just enjoy this moment of like waiting and just be patient and actually take the opportunity to really like pour into yourself. Like I said, you really need to stop doubting your abilities. You really. This is Page energy. This is young energy, but you look at that pentacle. It's huge. You don't understand how big this opportunity is because maybe there's some delay in it. Maybe you want results. You're looking for results that are not there yet. But I feel like a lot of you are you don't need perfection. Just start. Have faith in what you're doing and believe in yourself, because what you're doing is going to create a lot of abundance for you, and it already emotionally fulfills you. Like, this can end up creating whatever you're doing, is going to be very successful. It's very fruitful, very, very fruitful. Very, very fruitful. So just figure out, because you have the Two of Wands, which direction you want to go. You have to just be consistent, have a follow through, pick the direction, or yeah, you have the world in your hands. Seriously, you have a lot of opportunities headed your way, and you don't see it yet, and there's a reason for that. Spirit wants you just to really, really have confidence in your skills and your capabilities, because you're very, very capable. You have a new opportunity, even if there's like delays, because you're definitely in alignment, and soon you're going to be able to figure out like what the direction you want to go. But it's time, and you probably have been receiving signs from spirit. Maybe like you've seen like a feather. And for many of you, you're going to be traveling very soon. You're going to go overseas, and it could be involving work or business. Yeah. Or you might be working internationally or with an international company or a partner. Yeah. You have opportunities. You have options, okay? So this is what you've been ignoring, is not ignoring, but your intuition just wants you to have more faith in yourself and your capabilities and really showcase them, like follow through. Be curious, but do what you need to do. Continue doing it, even if you don't see results yet, because you're going places. All right, pile 2. That's your reading. All right, last but not least, my pile 88. Whenever I think of 88, I always think money, like abundance. Yeah. So maybe you guys have money coming to you, and you don't know that. Like a lot. Or you have like a really good idea or something that's can really generate you a lot of money. I don't know. That just came to me. So let's do it. What has pile 3 been ignoring, Spirit? What is their intuition trying to tell pile 3? Can you tell me? What has pile 3's intuition been trying to tell them? What is their intuition trying to tell them? Pile 3. All right, give me 3 cards. Spirit, what is pile 3's intuition trying to tell them? What is pile 3's intuition trying to tell them? 3 cards, please. What is pile 3's intuition trying to tell them? 3 cards, please. Oh, got an offer. Can I have 2 more cards? What is pile 3's intuition trying to tell them? Why are you teasing me? What is pile 3's intuition trying to tell them? Okay. I told you. 1 card. Let's do this again. Just 1 more card, Spirit. What is pile 3's intuition trying to tell them? What is their intuition trying to... What is pile 3's intuition trying to tell them? Okay, way too many cards. Can I just have 1 card, Spirit? What does pile 3's intuition want them to know? Too many cards. Just 1 more card. What does pile 3's intuition want them to know? What have they been trying to tell them? I feel like you've been getting signs. It's like... Okay. All right. So we have the Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and 5 of Pentacles. So you might be feeling some sort of lack financially. Yeah, yeah. And I keep saying, yeah, yeah. I feel like you feel like you've been left out in the cold. And I think that's financially speaking. You might been, I think you guys been through hard times. Some of you could, be sick or had to deal with, sick parents. Yeah, you've had some hard times, some hardship. But you know what? That hardship is leading you to good times financially, like I said in the beginning. You have an offer coming in. It's an emotional offer. It might come as a surprise. Well, obviously, I think it will come as a surprise, but it's something that's going to make you happy. It might not be something big, like financially, something, it's not like $1 million, but it's something that is it's a new start. It's a new beginning that's going to make you very, very happy. So I feel like someone's going to offer this to you. And this could be someone that's from overseas. Yeah. Or the person that you're dealing with is not from here, like from the United States. Yes, but but we have the Queen of Pentacles here. This is how you're going to be. You don't know this. Your intuition is trying to tell you that you're going to be good. You're going to be financially independent. You are going to, you're going to have money. But there's a cycle that has that's incomplete. There's like some unfinished business. Or in order for this to come in, you need to let go of control, let go of the timing of this opportunity, because it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. Things are really what happen when they're supposed to, and when you try to control things, you're going to just screw things up. I get it that you want to know, no. Sometimes knowing is not a good thing, and that's one thing about being a medium, is like a lot of people think that, like, oh my god, you're a medium, like that's so great. Yeah, but a lot of times my psychic abilities came from like chaos, not like wanting to know, but yeah, you knew, and it was like not good things. Like you found out, like, people weren't who you thought they were, or this person doesn't have good intentions towards you, or it's a lot of things, so got to take the good with the bad, right? So there's a cycle that needs to be completed, and I feel like you're not letting it. And maybe it's this lack mentality of, and I get it, when you've been through a lot of hardships and hard times, you being homeless, for example, it's difficult for you to, like, let go. You're in survival mode, but you can let go of that, because there's no need to be in survival mode anymore. The wheel is going to turn, and when it turns, you're going to be sitting pretty. You're going to be sitting very pretty. And you're going to be finding out very soon what this opportunity is. Yeah. Because you are the Queen of Pentacles, or you will be the Queen of Pentacles. You will have that money and that financial independence. Maybe buy your new home or a farm. You're going to get your flowers. But again, you need to make the right decisions. And a lot of you are going to be coming into a lot of money. Just keep up the hard work. All right. But this is what your intuition has been telling you, pile 3. You're coming into a more grounded, you know, more financially secure situation. So in order for that, you need to understand, like, this 5 of Pentacles is no longer your reality. This is no longer your truth. Like, this is done. This is who you're becoming. You have to allow yourself to know that this can be you. This is you. And this is why you have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, because I feel like you're trying to control, like, the timing or the way things are, or you're just stuck with this loop of, like, what was. And I get it. It's easier said than done, but you really, in order for you to become the Queen of Pentacles and to know, like, you need to understand that, like, understand your self-worth. And this is, like, you're no longer poor, or, like, you no longer have to feel like you don't, like, a have not. You are a have. You have, and you will have. And you'll be more grounded and more appreciative and abundant. And I feel like Spirit has been giving you, like, intuitive dreams or messages, maybe, like, in a small way, maybe in your dreams. Yeah, I feel like water is really important. I don't know why. I keep looking at the water. You know, water increases psychic ability, just to let you know. But I feel as though, yeah, maybe, yeah, trust your intuition. Okay, Spirit, that's, yeah, okay. Yeah, the Spirit is trying to talk to you. Just trust your intuition. They want to talk like they're talking to you. Listen, you know, I'm sure they're giving you signs. Spirit wants you to tap in with them. I don't know why I'm laughing. Like, Spirit is funny. You guys are good, all right? You're going to be in a very good situation. Just get over, like, this lack mentality. You are no longer going to be in this position. This is literally done. Bye. So think about, like, what do you want? What do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do in your new position of abundance, and, like, just being grounded and acute and aware of, like, your worth. Like, what are you going to create with this abundance, with the fruits of your labor? Because I feel like a lot of you have worked very hard, and that's why you want to know, like, when is it going to happen? And it's happening now. It's unfolding. Just let timing do its thing. And that's it. Just stay grounded in your authority and who you are and what you know, because you're being given signs from Spirit. So that's your message, pile 3. If you want to know more, you can book a reading. I love you guys. Happy transformative Thursday. Yeah, and some of you might have a new guy coming in, new love. Yeah, and I was wondering this. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be having a family soon. If you wanted to have a baby, you're going to have a baby soon. All right, goodbye. Oh yeah, one more thing. Comment below if this reading resonated with you, and let me know what pile you chose. All right, I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. You got this.